Alright, we're gonna be watching BackAtom, who's playing Mercy. This is Masters 5 on PC on Junkertown. This was a game I played where Mercy, after a small losing streak, we ended up losing. I wanted to know what I could have done to prevent this. I made a few very noticeable mistakes. For example, trying to fly to an Ashe soul on high ground. I left myself super vulnerable to the enemy Widow. I would like to know what mistakes I'm consistently making and how I can rectify them. Thanks. Okay, let's take a look. By the way, I'm not particularly good at Mercy. I would say I'm terrible at Mercy. I like barely any hours on her, but hopefully I'll be able to find something to help you out. So damage boost is good. Again, one thing to note is who you damage boost is really important. So damage boosting Genji is not high value here because, like, other than helping his farm's ulti a little faster, the Hanzo's far more likely to one-shot someone. The Genji has basically no chance of getting a kill, but the Hanzo has a reasonable shot of getting a kill. So I would definitely damage boost the Hanzo here over the Genji. I think it's something to think about, right? Just recognizing heroes and like what their actual kill potential is very important as Mercy. You really need to know how all the heroes play to understand who to damage boost. I think you should have ended up on high ground there and stayed high ground. Right, now you're kind of out of position to help. You really need to rotate to the left. In fact, honestly, for Mercy VODs, maybe it's easier for me to just play from the vertical view so you can see. See, I think you should already be up here. And then you'd be able to start healing the Genji right now. Yeah, too late. You might have been able to save them. You might have been able to save them if you were up top. I don't think you should have been playing down low. You should recognize right now. You should have heard the damage on your Moira. You should heal the Moira right now, just in case. You should heal the Moira. You should heal the like Ryan's shield up anyway. You should heal the Moira. You should still heal the Moira. There's nothing you can do about the Zarya. Yep. I mean that's fine. This is a wipe. Just reset. That was a highly questionable GA. I don't know. That was a crazy angle that you just did. I don't think you had to go forward there at all. Right. I don't know why you're not connecting beam to any, but it's like, is it just bubbed? Oh, you're looking for the res. Res is not a big deal outside of spawn, by the way. It's like they'll be back in a few seconds anyway. It's not that big. Unless you have like momentum or something, it's not that big a deal. Again, I would just heal up the Hanzo and then damage boost the Hanzo. You're like very obsessed with sticking with the Genji here, but I just don't feel like the Genji is the right call. I just think you really should stay with the Hanzo. Hanzo's super low here. You're not even looking. Like that's the thing I noticed. Like you're not looking at all around because like why? As Mercy, you have tremendous freedom to look everywhere all the time. You're just like kind of tunnel visioned on the person you're healing, which I think is a big mistake. Right, your Hanzo has been low for forever, which prevents him from being able to like look how long this Hanzo has been low. Right? He's down to what, like 5 health? Right? Still walking around, still walking around, still walking around, still walking around. Right? Mercy, like Moira barely heals him. Like this is your job to heal. Like Moira keeps tank up, right? You should be keeping the DPS up. Right? Now you finally get over and start healing him. That was like almost 10 seconds. You can't do that. You're playing way too far away. Like you got to come up a little bit to be able to react a little quicker. Like you don't always want to play at the very end of beam distance, especially in situations like this where you don't understand it's safe. Again, you should be healing the Hanzo. I don't know if are you like buddied with the Genji or something? You're like refusing to heal the Hanzo. Yeah, keep Hanzo up. You pop Valk here. It's okay. Yeah, I mean, I buy this Valk. I mean, you're technically already one up, but it's not. By no means is the fight won, so I think it's fine to go here. I think you want to heal / damage to somebody centrally, yeah, so that you start picking these up. Yeah, just heal people, try to heal them through it. So they shatter, right? Just try to keep the Zarya up. Number one priority here is the Zarya, so the Zarya saves energy. But if she goes down, she goes down. Heal. Yeah, just GA off. That's fine. Alright, you're coming out again. I don't know what this is. Again, you're on the Genji. I mean, right? It's like this happens. The Genji dashes away, and then what are you gonna do? You're gonna follow this Genji in? Oh man, you're gonna follow the Genji in. All right, Hanzo just got a kill. All right, window's up, so for sure you have to chill now. I really would heal the Zarya right now. Yep. Heal. No. Don't damage boost Coalescence. That's like a waste of time. Coalescence does not do that much damage. I'm pretty sure if I quizzed you how much damage all the heroes do, you would have no idea. That's like the general vibe I'm getting, is that you actually don't know how much damage heroes do. So you should spend some time and look that up. If you want to get better, I suggest you look up how much damage per second they do. Heal the Genji. Good movement. I think that's pretty good. You went all the way over, but that's fine. I don't know about flying into this. Good curve. Yeah, I think the big thing here is just making sure both of your DPS stay topped up, and then damage boosting. In my opinion, the Hanzo, I mean, maybe as not a Mercy player, maybe there's like the meta strat is actually to damage boost Genji so he gets blade faster, but I think the Hanzo is just far more likely. Like right now, I would damage boost the Hanzo so the dragon does bonus damage. Like look, yeah, damage boost the Hanzo. That dragon's killing everybody. You kill him even faster if you damage boosted. Your Hanzo also just looks better than your Genji. Alright, nothing in here matters. We're gonna fast forward. Okay, so you're setting up for contest. I would be careful about playing far left because this can happen. I would definitely make sure to look. Like, you just don't look at all. You only look, like, at your beam target, basically. But remember, like, you don't have to look at your target, your beam target. You can always be looking. Like, you just need better overall battlefield awareness. Because you need to look more. So you start Valkying right now. Honestly, the number one thing is to make sure the backline doesn't die. Like I think you should just pocket your backline right now. Like front's not gonna die. The Ryan's not gonna die anytime soon. Your Zarya doesn't have enough energy. Right? She's at 0 right now. Ryan's not gonna die anytime soon. Her number one thing is to make sure that none of the DPS die, because they're the ones who are gonna win this fight. Right? Hanzo gets killed. Again, Hanzo's getting a lot of kills. It's okay. I mean, like the Zarya dies here, but like she gets blown up right now, and it's really the Moira's job to keep the Zarya up. So I wouldn't really fret about this. I think you have a res opportunity, but oh my god, Valk is so broken. What are they supposed to do about this? Oh, I hate Mercy as a tank player. Yeah, just damage boost. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know what this plan is. Yeah, heal up. Great. Yep. Cool. Nothing matters. All right. First point taken. You might want to increase your sensitivity on Mercy. I know that's a pretty common thing, but like you're kind of slow on your snaps. Again, you see how your Hanzo's getting so many kills. I really feel like you should be damaging the Hanzo. Obviously, on headshots, he's gonna kill anyway, but on a body shot, it makes it a big difference, right? So Winston's here. Yep, heal, it's fine. Right, slow, stay in the air. Yep, so pocket the Moira. As long as you heal, whoever you're healing, Winston can never kill. Primal Rage, no Primal Rage, doesn't matter. You can never kill them as long as you're healing. I don't know about coming in here that long because I would be afraid the Winston would pin me in here. Yeah, I think you recognize it and then you get out soon enough, but I would have been careful there. Again, damage and coalescence is not a high value thing. It doesn't actually do that much damage. Like, I mean, nothing else to do, sure, but generally speaking, it's not that great. Like, I damage use a Hanzo shooting the Winston over a coalescence. Alright, keeping everybody up, being super annoying, doing well. This all looks pretty clean. I think second point looks a lot better. You're doing a good job keeping everybody up. Genji dies. Looking for an opportunity for the res. Yep. Okay, good kill on the BAP. Oh, maybe good kill on the Pharah? Almost. That's alright, just worry about point. Damage boost right now for sure. Really important, like you gotta end this fight quickly before reinforcements arrive. They have a closer spawn than you do. Damage boost, stop healing. Like even let your Zarya get down to like half health. It doesn't matter. There's no way the Winston can kill your Zarya. It's like impossible. You should damage boost the entire way. You're too worried here about your Zarya dying, but it's just Winston doesn't do enough damage. Winston only does 60 damage a second. There's no chance that the Winston could ever kill your Zarya here. You should damage boost it the entire time to make sure that the Winston died in time. I think this is a good call, trying to just poke out the Cassidy. Valk, unfortunately. Yeah, definitely try to stay in the air here. That way the Winston can get you. Grabs popped. Oh. Let's look at this death. So you see the Widow gets the kill on your Cassidy. You should recognize that angle. Like you can see the line, and you should have played this close left wall and started AD strafing to make sure you don't go next. Yeah, that was a bad move. I think you called that out, but there's no reason for that to have happened. If you just stay alive right here against this wall, or even crouch behind the cart, you're probably good. I mean, your team might still get this, but now see, Mercy pops Valk, and now there's nothing Zarya can do. Right? Like, how does the tank deal with this? They can't. It's absolutely ridiculous. All right, you have to fly the cart because it's overtime. What are you gonna do? Yeah. All right. So, again, I think that was winnable if you just didn't get picked by the Widow there, which is really fortunate. Dancers in the Ash. I would be careful about this high float in case there's a Widow that pops up high right. I would confirm that they don't have a Widow first before moving away from cover. Because getting picked early is like disastrous. So your DPS are all playing really far back. You should be damage boosting your Ashe, right? Slash healing your Ramattra. Yeah. Oh, I wish your Moira would actually focus on your Ramattra. Alright, she's like, it's unfortunate because you're doing the right thing, which is like keeping people alive. Like tank got super low there, for example, but in reality, like the Moira needs to be healing your tank, and then this would be like trivially easy. Again, heal your Ashe. Right. Your Moira is. You should look and recognize that you should hear this on your right. Right. If you're standing right here, you can hear this fighting on your right. You should look and recognize that the Moira needs help. And then you die. So, I feel like while your flight movement is good, I don't think your other movement is good. I don't think you understand like how to dodge a Widow. See how you just kind of float and just like strafe slowly back and forth, and that's an easy kill for the Widow. So yeah, I'd play close here. Like, you have plenty of time. Like, you could definitely get a second contest here and try to force ultis at least. So remember, there's still a Widow in play. I think you need to take a little bit of risks here, right? Like, the Pharah goes out, but just, like, go back and start pocketing the Reaper, you know? Because if you don't take a risk here, the fight's lost no matter what. Like, you have to take some risks here. I know the Widow can kill you now, but, like, now is an okay time to die. Like, if you have to die, like, this is fine. Again, I would encourage you with the Widow is not to go in the air. Like, I would just go horizontally side to side versus trying to pop up in the air. Shatter's out. Ugh. This is a questionable choice by the Ramattra. That was completely unnecessary. Back to overhead view. Keeping the Reaper alive. That Widow's one. Oh! Knock the Reaper off. He teleports back on. Nice reflexes by him. You should, definitely check the scoreboard. Recognize that they don't have a Widow anymore, so you can play differently. Now against this lineup, just as long as you stay in the air, you're literally invincible here, right? Tracer, Pharah, Rein, Mercy, Bapt is literally impossible for you to die while you're in the air. Just stay in the air the whole time. So one of the things you can do as Mercy is help tag flankers, right? If you're just constantly looking at the side, because you got time. Like, it's not like you need to shoot a gun or anything. So it's just you have time to look around, like tag Tracer, for example. Like right here, like there's no reason to be hiding behind cover. They don't have anything that's a problem. A, stay in the air so you can scout. B, tag the Tracer, right? Pinger. so that your team can help deal with it. Because then this doesn't happen, where the Tracer walks in and then generates a ton of space. I think that is a huge part of why you end up losing here. The Tracer ends up getting in, everybody kind of collapses. You can pop Valk here, but I don't even know that I would even pop Valk. Right, you lost one right away. I know that we don't have a lot of time to go. Like, I don't think I pop Valk here. This is only a 3-on. This is a 3-on-4. 3-on-5. Where's the Tracer? Yeah, this is a 3-on-5. So I don't think I pop Valk here. I think this is a bad call. Team stalls it up for a while. Ugh. Alright, end up getting capped. I mean, it was a longer stall than I expected. I still don't know that I necessarily would have popped Valk there, but we're already 36% to another Valk, so. Good res. Ramatra's going for a ride. Nothing you can do about that. Heal your Ana. Number one priority is keep your Ana alive here, right? Keep support alive first. Don't do this. This is not productive. Oh, I know you're trying to get down to the Ashe, but like this is not your responsibility. Now you're in big trouble. So I mean, it's tough because your Ashe is also like no, because you start chasing before the Ashe goes in there. So this is not. I don't believe, like, if your Ashe is in there, I can understand going down. But I think in this situation, you should have been just been playing top. Like, play normal. I don't agree with this play at all. Ultimately, could you have done anything differently? No, but I don't think I don't agree with your decision-making process. You know what I mean? I think you should have stayed alive up here. You know, just play your Ana. Your Ana probably doesn't go down if you don't go down, and then you and your Ana and the Reaper are alive. Maybe you make something happen. Switch to Zen. Okay, so now you have no main healer. Yeah. Right, and now without 3 people there to hold any space, now you guys are all just getting wedged into the choke. And like, well, now what are you gonna do? I think you force this too much. Right, I think you still hang back and hold and try to get Valk before you go out the door. I think going out the door without Valk is just gonna be insta death. And of course, having Valk in the previous fight would have been very helpful. Yeah, so I think as is the case with Mercy, it's usually not just one thing because you're just not a high impact ability hero, right? You don't have like a strong ultimate. You don't have any strong cooldowns that are going to change the course of the fight. It's more about accumulating little advantages throughout the game, and you just didn't do that. So one biggest thing overall would be just keeping your DPS alive, and just like pocketing both of them, right? Not just blind pocketing one of them is very important. Number 2 is having much better awareness in general, right? You're just constantly looking at your beam target. Keep looking around constantly for flank routes, like pinging out important people like the widows, the supports, flankers, whatever it ends up being. Really, really, really important. And then third, I would say kind of like the decision-making space, when to take risks, when not to take risks, like when to pop Valk. I think that could also be improved. Okay, hopefully this is helpful.